The Origin of Antichrist, the CIA, Nazi, Mengele, and Obama, Part 3. The CIA front company, Bishop Baldwin Rewald Dillingham Wong, BBRDW Limited, was primarily run by Ronald R. Rewald, a CIA agent recruited to spy on the student radical movement in America in the 1960s. Rewald and Vice President George Bush were arranging secret arms deals with Rajiv Gandhi of India, which was the major CIA use of BBRDW, to spirit weapons and arms into Pacific Rim countries. Bishop Baldwin also used businessmen to collect intelligence and to direct the flow of capital into American companies. It also was used as a cover for more sinister assignments, like the assassinations of leftist leaders and sympathizers. BBRDW and Rewald's cover was blown in Hawaii by a tip to a news reporter in 1983. Just prior to their cover being blown, CIA Special Agent John S. Lodison just happened to show up at their doorstep January 12, 1983, for a special assignment in Hawaii. During the Falkland Islands War of April 1982, between Argentina and Britain, Ron Rewald met with the Galen Org's SS CIA representatives in Uruguay, Licio Gelli of the Masonic Lodge P2, Klaus Barbie, and Heinrich Rupp, to arrange for the Argentine purchase of the French-made Exocet missile used in war. BBRDW and Rewald had also been a pipeline for the Reinhard Galen organization. Madeline Dunham retired from the Bank of Hawaii in 1986, so it is highly likely that Stanley Ann's mother, Madeline Dunham, handled the Galen Org's secret transfer account to buy Exocet missiles through the Bank of Hawaii. Stanley Ann Dunham had been a multi-generational asset, deeply embedded in the Reinhard Galen SS CIA fraction. The perfection of positive eugenics was a top-secret mission of the Third Reich and a clandestine project of Reichsfuhrer SSY Heinrich Himmler and the SS. Even today, two of Himmler's SS doctors stand at the pinnacle of human fertilization and embryology to fabricate Aryans from scientific genetic material, and in duality satanic principle, annihilate non-Aryan genetic material. The government to this day is taking the DNA of newborn babies and following and tracking Rh-negative citizens without any reason given. Hitler was obsessed with Rh-negative blood Aryans not found anywhere in nature. Is Rh trace evidence of a different alien species? Himmler's top in vitro fertilization and artificial insemination specialists were SS Teutonic Knights of the Black Sun, and neither one of them were tried at Nuremberg. One was captured in 1945 by the Soviets and may have been turned into a Soviet mole in West Germany, and the other escaped justice under the shroud of the Gelen Organization and Operation Campus. In 1961 to 1962, this agency doctor was in Brazil with Lodison and Jim Jones of the People's Temple. This particular doctor was known to be involved in clandestine artificial insemination and in vitro fertilization projects. Mengele was the subject of the 1978 movie thriller, The Boys from Brazil. Jim Jones idolized Dr. Joseph Mengele. There is cause to believe that while in Brazil in 1961, Jones had met his mentor and had been initiated into the cult of the SS. Additionally, Jones's People's Temple mind control experiments were an extension of Mengele's Auschwitz experiments. At Mendocino State Mental Hospital, where the entire staff was dismissed and replaced by Jim Jones's personnel. According to mind control survivors, Dr. Mengele had been there in association with Jim Jones programming patients and inmates. It is reported that Dr. Mengele also visited Jonestown, Guyana. On May 11, 1960, the Israeli Mossad captured Obersturmbannführer SS Otto Adolf Eichmann, one of the major organizers of the Final Solution in San Fernando, an industrial community north of the center of Buenos Aires. Mossad agents had been in Argentina since April 1960. At the time, Dr. Mengele was also discovered to have been living in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Mossad agents found Dr. Mengele's address and actually took photos that they determined beyond any doubt the identity of the notorious demon of death of Auschwitz. The Mossad walked away from Dr. Mengele, one of the world's most wanted Nazi war criminals. However, he was protected by U.S. national security, as was SS Baron Otto von Bolschwing. Sometime between April and May 1960, Mengele was confirmed to have been in Buenos Aires. When SS Eichmann was captured, Mengele disappeared. Obama II was born August 1961, thus conceived in December 1960. Mengele resurfaced in 1962 in the enclave of Colonias Unidas, Paraguay, that was founded by German immigrants in 1900. Stanley Ann's notion of having children without natural procreation primed her as a CIA MK-Ultra asset of the negative Lebensborn eugenics. Fountain of Life plan of Joseph Mengele. Jim Jones showed up in Hawaii to dust the trail of his mentor and master. Watch for Part 4 or more details. www.linksenterprises.com.